of the drills. I think it's pretty easy to get frustrated with, passing or, feeling awkward first learning how to make a backhand pass or feeling awkward making changes to your shot. But continuously having the reps, the repetition, I think that's what allows you to get better. Just being out and working on the things that you're not good at. I think a lot of times, when we go out and we practice something, everybody wants to practice what they're good at because it feels good and it feels right. But the most important thing is to practice the things that you're not so good at.
A lot of these girls are way too young to know of the 1990 tight pants and pink uniforms. How much do you think it's a responsibility of these girls to just kind of know where they came from, or is it just sort of a look forward attitude?
I think that as you work your way up through the female minor hockey system and you meet players that are on the national team, that's when you become exposed to the history of women's hockey and where it all started. And I think that, it's important to understand and it's important to appreciate, but I think that comes, as you grow and
Well, you must have an idea at this point how many girls, women, try out to be in that. Is it as staggering? Is it as high as like it is? I know a lot of girls who want to be in that. Is it as big of a turnout as I think it is?
Yeah, there's thousands and thousands of girls that play hockey in Canada. So to be one of 21 players that gets selected to represent your country at the Olympics, it's pretty special. So, putting on that maple leaf and putting on that jersey, I think once you reach that goal and you feel that and you feel how special it is and how important it is, I think that's when you realize, how difficult it was to get there. But I think you also realize how much your hard work pays off and how all the training, the hundreds and thousands of hours of training and preparation that, as hard as it is and as tough as it is sometimes, as much as you don't want to do it some days, that in the end, it's all worth it.
On that note, when you tell these girls when you ask questions about, they've got an idolization of you and the rest of the Olympians. What do you tell them? What's your advice to them just if you want to make it?
I think my advice to them is to work to a point where you won't have any regrets. That my parents taught me from when I was very young, that as long as you do everything you can and you're able to look back and you say, whether you succeed or you fail, that you've done everything you possibly could to reach your goal, that's the most important thing. And I think that's what has allowed me to be as successful as I have in my career, is that I've never let anyone work harder than me or do more than me. I've always tried to go and above and beyond and always tried to raise the bar. So that's what I try to tell girls to do. Every day, try to raise the bar for yourself and work to the point where you'll have more regrets.
At least start with raising the bar.
Yeah. That's step number one.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'll grab your microphone.